Good morning, everyone. We're about to bring you the latest COVID-19 UAE updates. However, if you found this podcast through an article, which so many of you are doing, please hit that subscribe button wherever you get your podcasts so you can get your Dubai news daily. Good morning, guys. How are you doing? Welcome back to the Lovin Daily. Today we're talking about school refunds for parents in the capital. We're going to talk about rain. Did it come? Is there more to come? The ultimate UAEMan challenge. Someone completed it this weekend and it is crazy. And that's all to come in the show. I'm here with Simran and Ali Baba. It's Sunday morning. We're excited to be here. Are we clapping the fact that we made it? We're up. We're live on time, nearly.
On Sunday, yes. Every Sunday morning, it's like, okay, am I going to make it to the show? Do I message Casey and say, like, I woke up too late?
Every Saturday, I just like reset. Do you have that like later in the week? It goes back to normal. But on Saturday nights, I have to go to bed like an hour and a half early.
Yes.
I'm much better with my skincare. I don't know, like I like to treat my face. Do you do that?
I think Saturday is me day. Oh. Yeah, it's the same for you?
Well, I guess I usually plan Fridays more.
Okay.
And then it goes into Saturday, which is just like, okay. Because Saturday is not really a weekend day that you do everything you want, right? Because you're already thinking about Sunday.
That's true.
Which is
exactly.
Farce. It's not even a weekend day because you always have to think about the next day.
Is like, I'm preparing myself for tomorrow.
Yeah. It's like you rile yourself up.
Do you get work fear?
No. Oh, yeah.
You don't?
No.
I go to bed shaking on Saturday. Like,
really?
It's starting again. The trauma is going to start again.
Shaking is... That's we should talk about that after the show.
Yeah.
I used to get it way more when I was teaching. And it would just like come on. It would be like 9 o'clock on a Saturday night. And I'd be like... back in 30 kids tomorrow morning. It's not easy. But I don't get it as much now, I don't think. I usually think about, okay, I have to do that this week. I have to do that this week. But the fear is not so much.
Yeah. I think it's you giving me that fear. But I wanted to ask you your opinions on Kim and Kanye getting a divorce. No, people do care, okay? It's tragic.
Ali just said no one cares about Kim and Kanye. When did it happen? Thursday or Friday?
I saw the news.
I think Friday.
No, I saw the news on Friday.
Makes me sad. I'm not like a massive Kardashian fan, but I used to watch the show and I thought that she was really family orientated and they have 4 kids together. And I genuinely thought that, like, I don't think it was a media publicity stunt in any way. Like, I do think there was love there, so I'm sad.
It started off on a very high note. It was all love, so good. We saw them as a perfect couple, and now it's just downhill. It's so sad. You know, it's so sad. It's like that family has everything but good husbands or good men. Like, they just don't have that relationship. What? None of them are married.
Curse.
Wait, what? It's a Kardashian
what
curse.
They don't have good men.
Like, none of them have a husband. Like, right now, none of them are married. Like, none of them.
Well, Corey Gamble has been on the scene for Chris for quite some time.
They're not married though, but it's a good thing there.
Stable.
Yeah.
I don't know, but you said they were the perfect couple. What I liked about them was that they weren't the obvious couple, and I just thought that they were like 2 creatives. And I know everyone's gonna slaughter me for saying Kim Kardashian is a creative, but she's a businesswoman.
She is.
Has ideas. She's done so well, and so is he. And
not everyone can do what the Kardashians have done, especially Kim. And it's like you can.
No one can do what the Kardashians have done. Like
exactly.
If anyone thought that you could have like that wealth with your family and all in similar business. I'm saying there's a lot of pros and cons to it, but what they've done is totally unique, totally extraordinary. Who knows what they've done behind the scenes to get there? And I don't mean that in like a jokey way.
Yeah,
they've worked hard. I think it's super sad, but who knows? Maybe they'll find a better path in the future.
I hope the Kardashian curse like just goes away soon. Have you heard of the Kardashian curse?
It's like the guys all the
survive. All the men that come into their lives just end up going downhill.
It's not easy to pick a life partner.
Yeah.
And they are living in this like most extraordinary life that no one else could imagine. And they probably don't, different schedules, they probably can't spend that much time together.
So, well, you can't have everything. Comes down to that.
Or, the grass is always greener. So it may look like some people may think they live a nice life, but obviously,
that's true.
It's not a lot of easy.
Dirt under the sheets. But before we begin the show, a quick shout out to Lovin Extra. The dirt under the sheet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Interesting.
But speaking of dirt, we have a lot on Lovin Extra, which you got to sign up for. Lovin Extra is an exclusive membership service, and you can sign up right now and get access to exclusive content, giveaways, offers, plus a very cool eco bottle worth 130 dirhams, which is kept somewhere in the office. I can't find it, but it's there. It's here.
It's there. It's cool.
with us.
We're repping them on our desks. We love them. Before we jump into our top stories, good morning on Facebook. Saeed Ahmed said, wonderful moment. Good morning. Very nice, your speech. Thank you so much. And good morning, everyone, to tuning in. Harjun is tuning in on Facebook. Someone said big hello from USA. That's amazing. They're watching USA. We're in Dubai. Look at that. Our top story this morning is not so much related to USA, but it does beg a question about schooling in general, and the fact that Abu Dhabi are bringing this in could mean it could happen in other Emirates. So bear that in mind if you're a parent or a teacher watching. So parents in the capital can soon demand refunds from schools that violate COVID-19 rules. So as you know, teachers, students, schools in the capital are back up and running. I was just texting my friend there. She's back in school. I was like, are you back? She was like, yes, that face. She's back in school. Well, actually, she said that working from home as a teacher is really, really hard. She wanted to get back into the classroom, but now that, you know, it's like every Sunday morning. No one's in a good mood. However, schools are reopening, but there are regular checks happening. Now, schools can be fined between 10,000 and 250,000 dirham. And if that happens, if the school is violating, parents can then demand to withdraw their kids from school and also get those refunds. And they're looking at a criteria. There are 62 criteria. So these aren't just like going in, okay, school's up and running, it's operating fine. There's actually 62 checks that will take place within the school. It's basically like a massive warning to schools to make sure that you're following all of those COVID-19 regulations. For a second there, I was going to call it COVID-20. I don't know why that was going to be. What year are we in? COVID-19. Anyway.
Oh my God, it's been a while. 19, 20, 21.
I think everyone is having that moment right now, because I think you were away 2 weeks ago when I tried to find the first article that we wrote about COVID-19, and it was kind of middle of March, and it was like 2 cases had been found in the UAE, and flights between UAE and China, there was a question mark over whether or not they'd be going ahead. But this is the time right now when everyone's like, oh, I was meant to be going to Japan at this time, and that got cancelled, and a lot of people had plans about this time of the year, and
Really?
that's when it was happening, and then it was like, oh, I didn't know what it would turn into.
Were you actually planning to go to Japan?
Yes.
For a holiday?
Yeah, I was so excited. My friend was teaching there, and then she came home because of COVID, so that ship has sailed.
Oh, you would have had the best time.
Yeah, I had 2 weeks planned. It was, but I mean, look.
That's my dream vacation.
Japan?
Yeah.
2022 is our year,
2022.
Just 10 more months to go.
But did anything like that happen to you guys where you were in March, April, something around this time where plans were meant to happen and they didn't because of COVID, but at that time you had no idea that it was going to alter every plan, not just that little plan?
Lol. Yeah, for sure. You? He's like, duh. Duh.
No, yeah, but things are still happening. Like today, Ali and I were speaking before the show. You'd like to consider going home for the weekend, and it's still not. It's not possible. Ali lives in Bahrain.
It's not worth it.
COVID ruined families. COVID, you ruined families.
No, I think that if we're still the few of us who are still safe and healthy and are still alive, are really, really lucky.
Yeah, that's for sure.
But it's been a really
lot to be grateful
trying
for.
time, and it's been a really tough year for everyone. So let's just hope next year will be better.
Yeah, hopefully 2022 is our year, people. This year has also gone down, like hopeless year. Anyway, but we can count from October onwards. Things might just look up because the expo, and I'm sure the expo is going to come at a good time.
Mm-hmm. And like the UAE is already open. I know Gulf Food is happening down at Dubai World Trade Center now, which is a massive exhibition. And there are kind of like people flying in from all over the world for it, in line with all the safety regulations that are in place. And the fact that that's happening, it's a massive exhibition, thousands of people involved, shows that the UAE is working a bit differently to other countries, and that's what makes us so proud to be here, because things are moving forward swiftly.
Exactly. Now UAE peeps to see more rain thanks to cloud seeding in weeks to come. So that's very exciting news. Now, after several days of being engulfed under a thick blanket of fog, UAE residents were greeted with an overcast of skies on Saturday. And that means we saw a lot of, we saw rain clouds, which probably meant like it's gonna, rain. And some of us were even lucky enough to experience some drizzle. I don't know.
Phew. I'm upset. There was no drizzle.
I felt it.
Where were you?
Sheikh Zayed Road.
On what day?
Yesterday night.
It was drizzle.
I was like, it's raining on me. And after looking up, it just stopped. Like it was like 2 drops of
what were the chances that it was a building?
No, it was like I was at a car parking lot and there were droplets everywhere. And that's it. Like that's it. It was just so brief. That's it. Like that's all it was. But yeah, that's all it was. But yeah, and then National Center of Meteorology, how do you say that? Meteorology. NCM reported rains over Al Ashtan, Jebel Dhana, and other areas. Okay. And further, what happened?
No, so there was rain in other parts.
Yeah, there were rains in other parts of the UAE. And further forecasted rains for the weekend using the hashtag cloud seeding to alert residents about the rains on social media. And in its coming 5-day forecast, the NCM has predicted rains in some areas as well as an increase in temperatures. Now, cloud seeding is actually, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about that. Now, the UAE has an average of 100 millimeter rain per year, and the ambitious enhancement program that's cloud seeding in the UAE is to increase the annual precipitation levels to boost underground water resources. So other than agriculture, it's for underground water resources and many other benefits to cloud seeding, which the UAE is working on enhancing, and that we'll be seeing in days to come.
It's just so interesting though, because it's been foggy for so long. We haven't had rain for so long, and I thought it was going to happen this weekend. Yeah. And you would think that it's all with the fog that would be perfect cloud seeding environment, because you need some clouds to make that happen.
Yeah.
But I just wonder, like, what's taking them so long? Them.
I'm sure it's them, us. What's taking us so long? It's not even like nature at this point. But isn't it tricky? Like, what if the clouds go away? Or, it's like you have to kind of, do you have to cloud seed the clouds that are coming into the UAE? Or
I'm not sure, but we've had like a heavy fog cloud cover. Does fog cloud?
But I'm sure the UAE has nailed the whole cloud seeding thing, because it's not the first time they've
100%
done it a couple of times now.
But I must say, we reported on Thursday that it was meant to be coming, and it did obviously come to some areas, the rain. Lovin Extra is here. This is the new membership, and while absolutely nothing changes for our readers, extra members get access to premium content, exclusive competitions, and first look for tickets and access to the coolest events across the city, and Lovin merch. If you subscribe right now, a very cool Lovin Red Eco Water bottle will be delivered to your door. But like, I was there at home covering all my outdoor furniture, preparing for the worst. And because I'm living in my place for the first time that there is rainfall expected, I don't know how that's going to work, because I live near a lake now, and I'm like, what if it rises? And then nothing happened. So biggest anticlimax of the weekend was the lack of rain.
Lol.
Moving on, a Dubai coach completed the UAEMan challenge. He was raising money for charity. Shout out to Jawar Tech. He's a coach at BR Performances Studios and BR Triathlon, and his group of dedicated triathletes completed the most intense challenge I've heard about in a while. They did it all for Al Jalila Foundation and also for Heroes of Hope. And I just want to shout this out, because this is incredible what they got up to this weekend. So it was kind of ultra running / ultra cycling / ultra swimming, which is basically taking the triathlon to a whole other level. So as soon as I read out what they did, so let me before I get to the actual kilometer distances, in one weekend, they swam the English Channel. Now, this is Jow, I said. He swam the English Channel. On his bike, he rode the equivalent of Everest. And then he ran the equivalent of the Hajar 100. So in distances, the first day swimming, he swam 34 kilometers in less than 11 hours. Moving on, he rode his bike as high as Everest. That's 29,000 feet in one day. And then he went on to run the famous Hajar 100 kilometer ultra run.
That is insane.
Well done, Jow, if you're watching. Called the UAEMan challenge. He completed on a Friday night. That takes not just commitments, perseverance. It takes like the mentality of someone who's just going to keep on going. So well done to you.
That is some crazy determination.
Mm-hmm.
And just, oh my God, that is so insane. I have no words.
You know who trains with Zhao?
Let me guess. Rich.
Rich, our boss man, Rich, who's probably been up since 5 working out. The people who commit to these things, like they're just on another level. Like, well done to you. Like, they're
Honestly,
up every single morning, 5, 6 a.m. They train once or twice a day. It's a whole other level.
I can't get myself to go on a walk for 20 minutes, and Rich, and I'm sure like everyone in that community, they wake up so early, they go biking, swimming, running, I'm sure like skydiving, everything before office hours, and they come in fresh and like ready to work. It's such a mentality. It's crazy.
And they did it all for Heroes of Hope, which we know is a local charity who support people of determination taking part in sports, which we love. That's Heroes of Hope and also Algae Leadership Foundation. So well done. The footage is on Lovin Dubai, and you can also see it on Heroes of Hope. They've shared some photos, and Zhao, I think, shared some photos as well, and also UAEMan_challenge. I wonder if this, I think I need to know more about the challenge, but A, has it been done before? B, would it become a annual thing? Oh, look, who's joined the studio.
Speaking of the devil.
Richard is talking about the UAEMan challenge, and here he is.
Hi guys. Simran, you won't do it with us next time?
Yeah, for sure.
Why not?
Yeah,
She just said yes.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's I heard you talking about it. It's Jebel Jace. You know Jebel Jace?
Uh-huh.
So it's 7 times they climbed that.
On a bike.
Yeah. That's what makes the distance. But as well, like the team, like to do anything like that, the coordination that needs to go involved in it, like the support, the nutrition, it's a whole it's an operation. But I think, I don't know, I haven't been catching up with them, but I think that sort of thing, I don't know, if something like that happens, like it can grow, it can inspire other people, but it can be something in future as well, and people can take on new challenges, like we see with the fitness 30 by 30 every year. When people do extraordinary things, it motivates and inspires others, doesn't it?
Exactly. So that was my question. Is this a annual challenge, or is it the type of thing that you might see and be like, oh, that's something I want to do next year? Is it who created the name UAEMan Challenge, and is it going to continue on?
I think it's a combination of things. Definitely Zhao is at the part of it, but the team that he, very involved in everyone. It's a real community, as you guys know, in endurance sport in the UAE. At different parts of that, he would have worked with different people, whether it's running experts, cycling experts, and things like that. So it's a whole community, but there's no single thing. It's like the traditional. How did the marathon start? How did the marathon start in Athens?
Athens?
There are myths around it. There are myths around these things. How did
one crazy person?
How did you might be getting ideas? But how did Ironman start? It was 8 people in Kona in 1978. That's how they did the Ironman distance. And at the time, it might have seemed silly. Why would you swim 3.8 kilometers, cycle 180 kilometers, and run a marathon? Like, why didn't you just do them separately? Why do them together?
Good question.
And this is different. I don't think we'll see as many people because it's very hard. Like 10 or 12 hours in the water. Like, just to put it in perspective, Paolo, who swam during the fitness challenge, he swam 10 kilometers every day. This is 33 kilometers. Like it.
In terms of an Ironman, just so I get like distances, is this because this is ultra running, ultra swimming, ultra cycling? Is it more than an Ironman?
Yeah, like the swim is 10 times more. Like the Ironman is 3.8 kilometers. The swim is the English Channel. Like the bike, it's different because it's high.
Yeah.
And the running, again, it's different because it's cross country and trail. But I think whether it becomes something or not, I think it's just a challenge that people do, and people go, what they've said here is that it brings different things together, and it also like it inspired me. I've been busy at the moment. I see those guys doing that, and I'm like, okay, I need to keep going. I need to keep going.
You don't do enough, Richard. You really don't.
But yeah, it's the beautiful parts of the UAE. It's like
Yeah, I've
okay.
seen so many people up that direction, whether or not they're running, cycling, walking, jogging, making the most of the UAE, and these
Yeah.
guys are doing it on another level.
Okay, we'll let you back to the show.
Thanks, Rich. So that's it. Feel inspired. Incredible. Well done, guys.
Do you get inspired?
Um,
Are you gonna hit the gym tonight?
well, I was planning to anyway. No big
Oh.
deal.
Oh, okay. Do you want to tell them what happened after your last gym class?
No. Well,
Oh,
are you
so
talking about, I
cute.
was like a T-Rex for like 3 days. I haven't been going to the gym at all, and then I went back, and I don't know, was trying to. I was literally like this for 3 days because I strained these muscles. How embarrassing for me. Anyway, now I'm back to feeling less than inspired.
Are you good now? Are your arms good now?
Yeah,
You have recovered.
I couldn't. That still hurts a little bit, but it was like all through the weekend. I was like, oh, I have more mobility. More.
Do you think it's because you got COVID and your body like affected your muscles and your bones and stuff? So when you went back to working out, it just stressed out even more?
No, I think I was one of those really lucky people who got COVID and it didn't have long-term effects.
Okay.
I think it's because I didn't go to the gym for a year.
Oh.
Pretty much.
Or that, yeah.
And I blame COVID for that, even though I could have come back a little bit earlier. But here we are.
Let's just blame it on COVID.
Yeah,
If we
okay.
can.
COVID.
So, a travel agency in Dubai was shut down by the Dubai economy for secretly offering PCR tests via WhatsApp. Now, that itself is one big red flag. Now, the agency located in Business Bay was shut down on Thursday because in the UAE, only medical facilities licensed by the Ministry of Health and Prevention, MOHAP, and the Dubai Health Authority, DHA, are allowed to offer services for the PCR tests in Dubai. Now, DHA came to know that labs cooperated with the agency, resulting in its immediate shutdown. And investigations for the thing took place after a customer complained about the COVID-19 home service that was received, following which it was discovered that it was used a WhatsApp business account for asking all the details and then to pay for the test online. And the lesson here, be careful and always verify services before you pay for them. And if you have any complaints, inquiries, and assistance that you require, you can contact Dubai Economy at 600-545555.
More people profiteering from COVID.
But I mean, if you know it's a WhatsApp test, wouldn't that be a red flag, like in itself, that you're not getting the results from DHA, you're not getting an official text message or email? So that itself is just, that's something I would check out before.
Well, then it's not going to be
Even
if you try to get on a flight. Because I know, let's say, with the school requirements that we were talking about, the WhatsApp text wouldn't work because they require your results to be on the Al Hosn app, which is the official one.
Yeah.
So yeah, that would be a red flag, and that's probably how they got found out.
Yeah. I don't know how companies can even think they will get away with it. Like, what makes you think you can get away with it? Obviously not. Like, you'll find one or two fish, like baits, you'll get them, but then after that, eventually someone's gonna catch you, and it's just not gonna work out. So, I mean,
yeah, and I think we're so lucky that the European authorities are like continuously regulating it, and they're putting in things like the Al Hosn app. So if there's anyone who is trying to bypass or is trying to like sidestep the laws and make some monies, the authorities are on the ball and they are putting the regulations in place. But it's interesting because they have to. It's like it's a learning curve for them. So at the beginning, we were all getting text messages with our results, right? I remember the first
text message, but not WhatsApp. I don't think so.
Yeah, not WhatsApp, but it's like a text, and if you're getting your first one, you don't really know. So I remember I was trying to go down to Abu Dhabi. I got my first test. It came by a text message, which was legitimate at the time. So at the border, I was just had to be like, "Here's my text message." But they have to regulate that because it's so.
That's so true.
At the beginning, it worked, but this is an evolving thing, and when you have like hundreds of thousands of tests being carried out every day, you need to regulate a bit more. So they're just kind of jumping on the ball, and obviously there's always going to be one or two people who try and make some money off it. But
exactly. But now even with the Al Hosn app, I think it has to be green for you to cross borders. You have to take a test, and maybe they require 2. If you've tested positive, you're required to take 2 tests. Post that, and it has to turn green, your Al Hosn app, or you cannot go to Abu Dhabi, or you cannot cross borders.
Say that again.
The app, it needs to be green, like that means you're okay to pass. If it's red, that means you cannot, that the tests are not sufficient, or whatever it is, that means you cannot cross.
It's a traffic
So,
light system, which
yeah.
is continuously updating. Oh.
Love the traffic light analogy.
Well, consumers like, well, if it's red, you can't. I was like, yeah, well, that makes sense.
Because I'm sure a lot of people have photoshopped and even thought of doing tricks and stuff like that. So now they're like, you know what? It's going to be like the app has to be green for you to pass through. So it's smart.
There you go.
Be smart.
Guys, that is it for us on the Lovin Daily this lovely Sunday morning. No fog, hoping for rain.
Yes,
Simran
rain.
and Casey signing out. Bye-bye. Guys, that is a wrap for the Lovin Daily. We are back same time, same place every weekday morning. And of course, don't miss the Lovin Show every Tuesday where I chat with Dubai personalities. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and have a great day.